Some heavyweight boxing breaking news. Joe Parker failed a drug test on the day of his fight with Fabio Wardley. He failed a cocaine test. Here's the story. He's failed a drug test. I just see Wally Downs from The Sun saying that cocaine is not a performance enhancing drug. Well, that's not true. It is recognised as a performance enhancing drug. I've done a previous podcast when I slandered Andy Lee a little bit, and I said he brought in Parker too heavy, and I did say I don't know how he put on the 2 stone of muscle. But here where's the question lies. The easiest drug to detect over any performance enhancing drug is cocaine. Okay, so it might not be top of the tree in performance enhancing, but it is a performance enhancing drug, and enough to fail and get you banned. But it'll get you banned for this much instead of that much, right? Okay, so I find it difficult to believe that somebody bulks on couple of stone of muscle. He's an extremely fit, primed athlete. Apparently he had his family around him in this camp, and he want to take cocaine. I find that very difficult to believe. What am I hinting on here? I'm not hinting on anything. What I'm saying, I'm a great fan of Joe Parker's. I've given him numerous opportunities to come back from his defeats. Somebody I really admire, seems a complete gentleman of a fella. But if you fail a drugs test, you fail a drugs test. People, youngsters are supporting you, youngsters are watching you, you're a role model, people are putting money on you, people are paying to watch you, they want to see a good, fair sport. Now, where I'm coming from, I'm not making accusations, but to take cocaine hidden near the fight, if you get caught, piggybacks and overrides other performance enhancing drugs. It's a trick, it's a trait. Has that been done? I don't know. But for you who are naive out there, it's a trick and a trait. You fail a drugs test, being recreational, cocaine, not really deemed as such a big performance enhancing drug, whilst it is, and you get a slap on the wrist and say, I'm over my mental demons now and we move on, yeah? But I find very, very difficult to believe that you're in camp with a fighter. Does it go any deeper than the fighter? I believe it does, yeah? I'm in camp with a fighter. I've been in camps with fighters. I want to know what they're eating, what they're drinking. A fight at this level, you want to get everything documented down, yeah? Where the 2 stone of bulk and muscle come from, I don't know. But what we do know, he's failed a drug test, he's failed a cocaine test. And cocaine can easily override, as I've rightly said, other performance enhancing drugs. Has he gone down in my estimation? I'm a Christian, I forgive people. Absolutely yes. You know, what on earth? Let's forget about the other performance enhancing drugs. What on earth is a good, clean living athlete around his family want to take cocaine for? Have it's given him performance enhancing? Alright? If it has, it's cheating. And if it hasn't, he's cheated his fans and the paying public, and so on. So gone down on my estimation, absolutely massively. Is it a smokescreen to override the other performance enhancing drugs? That I don't know, but I tell you now, it's a very good possibility. Am I accusing? No, I'm just saying that can be done. 2 stone of bulk muscle went in the fight too heavy. Why hasn't done him any favours? He hasn't carried that venomous punch through with him. I think he was a better fighter at 16 stone 10, possibly a better fighter around his family, his Maori uncles. Yeah, just needed a bit more belief, needed somebody in camp with a bit more belief. Very good fighter, let himself down, let his family down, let his friends down, but here'll be the warning. It'll be, I'm over the problems now, there's a little bit of psychosis going on, and it'll get a slap with a couple of month ban. Is it right? No way it's right. He's taken cocaine, he is cheated, or cheated himself at best, and a lengthy ban should be put in there, but that's an easiest drug to detect way over other performance enhancing drugs. It's this happened, let's watch the space. But this is happening in sport. How can I go and say who, when, and how they're doing it? It's not a world of living, but I do know enough to know that it's happening. And it's not the first occasion that a fighter's been caught for taking, it'll blame the cocaine onto other accusations. Really what is happening to our sport, when we have a death on our hands from somebody taking performance enhancing drugs or somebody badly hurt, that's if it hasn't already happened undetected. When it happens, only then the authorities will have blood on their hands. Yes, there was a doping test there, it was very good, and what's happened, he's failed it. And what I'm saying is, again, he's failed held it for recreational drugs, and that would be a slap on the wrist. But was there something more sinister behind the cocaine substance found in his body? You let me know. In the meantime,